You're very welcome along here to David Park for the Northern Property Antrim Ladies Senior Club Championship Final. Moneyglass, the reigning champions, taking on St Paul's. The sun is shining, conditions are absolutely perfect, and joining me, who will be on commentary alongside me, is Oran McNeely. Oran, conditions absolutely perfect. You couldn't have asked for much more, particularly given the weather we've had this last number of weeks.
Absolutely. That's what you want in county final day. You don't want it to come down to the elements at all. So the fact that both teams have a great surface and great conditions today is going to set us up for a great final, I'm sure.
On paper, and people will tell you, Moneyglass, hot favourites, going for 3 in a row. But St Paul's, I suppose, they've been beaten well by them in the opening round of the championship, so this is the chance for revenge.
Very much so, and it can be a tricky one when you're getting into it, you know, in terms of that mentality piece. You know, are you leaving that one behind you and just concentrating and focusing on the game at hand today? So that always has its own wee conundrum there. So it'll be interesting to see how the first quarter goes here, and see if St Paul's and Moneyglass can really go toe to toe.
I know you were on the hot seat for Moneyglass when they made the breakthrough in 2021, but if you're on the St Paul's hot seat now today, what would you be telling them, or what would you be going about? Because this Moneyglass team, they are a class outfit, you can't hurt.
Yeah, they're really hard to stop. They've got quality all over the pitch. But St Paul's have really strong spine themselves. No doubt that they've been here the past couple of years in those defeats that they did have. No doubt that'll bring them on. So have they learned enough that they could really challenge Moneyglass today? As you say, they are hot favourites, but still you'd be expecting big performance from the likes of Larda Hansi and Anya Tuberty and the big names that St Paul's have there too. So yeah, nothing's a foregone conclusion, but and certainly it could be an interesting game.
I'm sure there's been one name mentioned in that dressing room of St Paul's before they come out here. That's the name of Orla Prenter, probably Ulster's best player at the moment in the province. She's absolutely outstanding. Scored 14 points here in last year's county final. Yeah. Scored 310 in the opening round of the championship against St Paul's. How do you stop her?
I don't know. One, certainly isn't going to stop her. Two, I'm not even sure. And then what happens with, you know, if you do make the ground and try and keep her quiet, then, you know, Moneyglass have that quality all over the field whereby another player can step up. So as much as Orla is an absolute focal point for Moneyglass, they have quality all over the field. And as I say, if they keep her quiet, they're doing a good job. But then maybe somebody else will show up. But yeah, certainly it's not a project I'd like to undertake right now, because she's in red hot form. She
really is. As I said, she's probably the best player in Ulster at the moment, if not in the country as well. She'd probably walk on to any county team or any club team. But looking at St Paul, she did name a couple of names there: Anya Tuberty, Laura DeHunsey, Ciara Brown. Probably they're looking huge performances from them girls.
Absolutely, they'll need that from them. They really will need their leaders to step forward, I suppose, today. And I know it sounds like a bit of a cliche, but if them girls can step up, and you know what, there is a bit of a breeze here as you get in Davits as well. And you know, it depends how it pans out as the game progresses. If they can keep it tight into the last quarter of the game, you never know what way it could go here.
Well, the one thing about St Paul's, they've nothing to lose, because people have them wrote off coming here. Moneyglass, on the other hand, have that favourite side. Probably not just to win today, but people are probably thinking they are possibly Ulster Club champions coming down the line. Yeah,
there's no doubt that they've probably bigger aspirations if they can get out of Antrim, but they'll not look too far ahead. They're a classy outfit, and they're very experienced, and there's a lot of players in there that won't allow their younger girls to kind of look any further forward than today, you know. But yeah, certainly is Antrim champions played Naomh.
If Moneyglass win today, it will be a repeat of last year's Ulster Club final.
Yeah, what a way to start the Ulster Club.
It is indeed. They're probably the two big guns if it is. But St Paul's, as we say, they'll be coming here on a mission, and I'm sure they've worked hard all year long. Well, don't go anywhere, because Oran and myself will be bringing you through all the action here. As Oran mentioned, there is a bit of a breeze now which will be blowing as we look out on our cameras from right to left, so that could have a bearing, but otherwise conditions absolutely perfect for this one. So don't go anywhere. We will have live the Northern Property Antrim Ladies Senior Club Championship Final live here from David Park. It's Moneyglass against St Paul's. So myself and Lauren have made our way up here into the commentary box now. Both teams on the field. So we're going to run through the Moneyglass team beginning down to our left hand side here. The reigning champions will line out with Anna McCann in goals, Danielle Duffin, Emma McGarvey and Carla McKeefrey making up the full back line. Naomh McIntosh, Rebecca Bradley and Cleona Griffin making up the half back line. The midfield, Sarah O'Neill and Kathy Carey. Half forward line of Elder Mallon, Brona Devlin and Alicia Boyd. Anya Devlin, Orla Prenter and Maria O'Neill making up the full forward line. And St Paul's down to our right hand side as they line up to the, as we look out, that would be to the left of the referee and to the right of your screen. Facing us here, both teams just lining up. The referee Ray Matthews in the middle along with his linespeople and umpires, but the St Paul's side, Shauna Murphy, the Fermanagh woman, in between the posts, Kiva Stewart, Gemma McGroarty and Aoife O'Sullivan making up the half back line. But we're going to pause for Ara Naveen. Both teams break away from their little huddles. So just go through the St Paul's team again. Shauna Murphy, the Fermanagh woman, in between the posts. Kiva Stewart, Gemma McGroarty and Aoife O'Sullivan making up the full back line. Cleena Phillips, Enya Day and Ciara Brown the half back line. Anya Tuberty and Shanna Harley Miles makes up the midfield pairing. Niamh Ritchie, Lara de Huntsey and Aisling Heineman make up the half forward line, and the full forward line of Aoife Mervyn, Emily Rogers Duffy and Stacey McCann. So both teams in their huddles. I suppose you're like everyone else, you're expecting Moneyglass to win, but you're hoping that St Paul's kind of put it up to them.
Yeah, absolutely. You're looking for a good county final here. It looks as if St Paul's are going to play with the breeze here in the first half. Just kind of looking out to see what changes, if any, from the
I think there is 15, one there. Yeah. I see number 18 seems to be starting for Moneyglass. We'll just see the number 18. That would be Laura McCann would be in for Moneyglass over on the far side. So it could well be the wing half forward, number 12, that isn't starting. And that would be Alicia Boyd. So it looks like Laura McCann's in for Alicia Boyd.
Yeah, Laura's a very experienced player. She brings, I suppose, her height. You'd imagine she'll come out around the middle of the field here and try and link up defence to attack. She's a big presence there in the Moneyglass side.
I suppose looking at St Paul's as well, or in the loss of Saoirse Tennyson again, they're without her services, and she's been so unlucky. You have to feel sorry for her. It just seems to be one injury after the next.
Saoirse would fit into any club team, probably any county team in Ireland. She's a phenomenal player, and I'm sure her missing is a big blow to St Paul's. But they've been without her probably most of the year, and they probably learned to live without her, and probably will do today as well. So
Ciara Brown and Lara de Huntsey have gone to the midfield for St Paul's as Ray Matthews gets this Northern Properties Antrim Ladies Senior Final underway, and it's de Huntsey first into possession, coming forward. Had a fantastic year for Antrim this year, and she comes driving forward here, looks to get support. That support comes from Ciara Brown, but she just, the pass doesn't go to hand, and she's adjudged to have fouled Kathy Carey there. So the first opportunity doesn't yield anything for St Paul. So here come the reigning champions, as I said, looking for 3 in a row this afternoon. And it's Kathy Carey over to the far side. It's well taken over there from Maria O'Neill. And O'Neill sets off up the far side. Looks to cut inside, drops a dangerous ball in here. It's dropping down to see Rebecca Bradley up there looking for that one, but the ball's broken out and the referee says that's a throw ball, so it's going to be a free out. So both teams, early attacks, yielding nothing so far, Oran.
No, you start to see how the game's going to shape up here. I suppose Moneyglass will want to keep it really tight against this breeze, and they're happy to drop a few there on St Paul's first attack. Maria found herself out on the left-hand side there with a fair few red jerseys around her, but she put that ball across, just come to nothing there. But yeah, just take a wee while for this game to settle probably.
But St Paul's give possession away very cheaply there, straight to Kathy Carey. She offloads it over there, and that was Brona Devlin, and that's a dangerous ball into the corner looking for the run of Marie O'Neill, but I don't think she's going to keep it in play. Yes, she is. She's cutting in along the end line, and that's poor defending to let her in along there, and gives it back out here, and there's a chance here for Rebecca Bradley, but it's well blocked down, but the referee says that there was an error. Back for the free, and Rebecca Bradley, happy birthdays towards her, who celebrated her birthday yesterday. Plays her camogie in County Derry for Newbridge, but plays her football for Moneyglass, not too far from Newbridge, the two of them, either side of Toom. But a chance here for Prenter, and Prenter will not miss those ones, Oran.
No, she certainly won't. Always a really good free to get your confidence up and get your first score of the day there.
The first score of the afternoon goes to the reigning champions, Moneyglass, and the girl we had mentioned, Orla Prenter, scored 14 points in the county final last year. That's a good kick out to the far side to Tuberty. Tuberty's ball is forward here, and the referee judges that the St Paul's girl had possession first. De Hunsey gives it back out here as they come forward. Ciara Brown plays the 1-2 there, and the three county players all combining. It's back with De Hunsey again, and De Hunsey tries to jink her way through, but there was lots of blue jerseys around her, and now here they come again. An opportunity to come forward with Brona Devlin. Offloads it there to Rebecca Bradley again. Bradley lays it off, and the girl coming forward now is Cleena Griffin. Good ball in here now to Prenter. Laura McCann looks for Prenter, but that's going to be well read by the St Paul's defence, and they come out with possession here. And there's good play here from Gemma McGroarty. McGroarty still goes forward, plays it into space here, and it's a good run from the corner forward. Gathers possession. Another change in there is the number 18, Clodagh Mervyn, is in to the starting side for St Paul's. It's Tuberty's ball in to the far corner now, and it's gathered up there, and it's back to Tuberty again. Tuberty dances past the challenge, gets the effort away, but it's across the front of the post and out and wide of the target. But good play from St Paul's.
Very good play. Great build up there. Suppose mixed up that direct ball inside with a wee bit of short stuff out on the 45. Moneyglass just building it out from a defence here now.
Yeah, coming out is Naomh McIntosh. McIntosh trying to take on her marker there, which was Stacey McCann, but no way past McCann. But McIntosh holds possession, plays it inside, quick hands there from the number 8, which was Sarah O'Neill, off to her midfield partner Kathy Carey. Lays it off now to Laura McCann. This is good play from the reigning champions. A chance here now for Marie O'Neill as she goes through, looks for the opening goal. Good save from the goalkeeper. Got down Shauna Murphy, the experienced Murphy, and she keeps St Paul's goal very much intact. That was a blistering move from Moneyglass.
How comfortable were they on the ball there to move off the sideline down the middle and just overlap. They were very unlucky not to get.
That's a good ball over the top. It might be a chance of a goal at the other side now for St Paul's, coming in here looking for the support as they try to work their way through us in here, but the goalkeeper Anna McCann is quickly off her line, and that was the full forward I think was going in there, Emily Rogers Duffy, that had the opportunity, but there was a long ball over the top, but it's not cleared yet because here comes De Hunsey, and it's not the goalkeeper that's back on the line, it's the defender, and that was good reading from the defender.
Even at this early stage, it's end to end already. It started really well, this game.
Here's Rebecca Bradley again coming forward, lays it off there to Kathy Carey. Referee playing the advantage. Carey still holds possession, waits for the marker to come, or her player to come forward to take possession. Instead gives it there to the midfielder. And that there is Sarah O'Neill. Back again, there might be a chance here again coming forward, and as Marie O'Neill has looked very lively already. It's been denied once already. Can she be denied the second one? No, because it's gone out and wide this time, and that's 2 goal chances for Marie O'Neill, and she hasn't taken any of them.
She hasn't, but I suppose a little bit of concern for the St Paul's management. Moneyglass are getting in behind there a little bit too easy for my liking. They're coming in off the shoulder, and yes, it's hard to track, but that space is really starting to take advantage of it. Maria in particular.
Good running play from Moneyglass. as I said, playing against the breeze in the opening half, and that's a good kick out with the wind at their backs from the goalkeeper Shauna Murphy, way over to the far side. Well kept in play over there as the St Paul's girl, and the referee says that it was out over the far sideline, or the linesperson on the far side has the flag raised, so it's going to be a sideline ball to Moneyglass. And we mentioned the winners of this will play the reigning Ulster Club champions, the Monaghan champions Naomh, in the first round of the Ulster Club. And I'm sure there's probably representatives of the Monaghan champions in the crowd here this afternoon, just to have a little look at who they could well be playing in a couple of weeks' time. But the ball is given away there to St Paul's, and they have possession. They're coming driving forward here now with Enya Day. Enya Day looks to get support. She's got Anya Tuberty, looked like a tug back. Referee Matthews agrees, and that's going to be a free in. And St Paul's, they've been wrote off by many, but they're settling into the contest.
They really are. They really are. If they could get their head up a little bit quicker, there is a pass on inside.
There is a chance here. They have that breeze at their back, but looking at the flag, sometimes you look at them, they settle down, so it kind of comes in gusts. But a chance here for the Huntsy to open their account and level it up here. And that's a dangerous one dropping in. It drops over the crossbar. Well taken point from Laura de Huntsy, and the sides are level at 1 point apiece. Exactly 7 minutes on the clock. So Anna McCann plays it short, collected there by Eleanor Mallon. Mallon though is bottled up, but Cathy Carey comes to help her out. Over here now again to Naomh McIntosh, will drive forward up the wing at every opportunity. And she had a player going inside her, it was the number 2, but she didn't use her because she still went on here. And now it's with Rebecca Bradley, and this is quick hands again, and that's Marie O'Neill, plays it out to the far side to the wing half back coming forward. Another good save from Shauna Murphy, and the wing half back there was Cleena Griffin with the chance, but it was tipped over by Murphy.
Moneyglass are really starting to up the ante here. They've runners left and right. They are hard to track, those runners too, so I'm not sure if Moneyglass be better, or St Paul, sorry, be better trying to get it stopped at source or drop a little bit. I'm not sure which.
The half back line is driving forward at every opportunity, and Griffin, who just got that point, plays the ball into the centre, and it's well gathered in there now by Anya Devlin. Devlin further on up here tonight to Laura McCann. McCann trying to cut inside, still holds possession, but St Paul's have bodies back there and try to work their way out. Back out here now to Cathy Carey. Carey's dangerous little dinky pass over to the far side there to O'Neill. Was the jersey pulled? Referee says no. Marie O'Neill back out here. Chance here now for Devlin. Devlin with the effort, but that one tails to the wrong side and out and wide of the target. Good defending though from St Paul's. Oral.
St Paul's are really getting numbers back, and they're stifling Moneyglass. I suppose their biggest challenge is whenever they're not set, and Moneyglass are coming in 2s and 3s out the field, is where they're really challenged. But they look comfortable when they have bodies back.
So Shauna Murphy in your picture has been busy so far. 2 fine saves as she kicks it out to the far wing again. The ball breaking down there, breaks through the hands there of Emma McGarvey, but she gathers up possession and breaks clear, and the referee's whistle sounds to give her the free, and it's taken quickly in here. Cathy Carey has got space in the middle of the park, looks ahead of herself. Coming forward is Carey, still holding possession outside of the boot into the corner again, looking for that outlet, which is Maria O'Neill. O'Neill cuts inside. Maria O'Neill across the front of the goal. A chance here for McCann, and McCann buries the ball into the back of the net. But the player that has been really making a mark in this game has been Maria O'Neill.
Yeah, she's getting on the end of a lot of ball. She seems to be their main outlet. Her and Cathy would obviously have a really good chemistry there, and that's where that score come from. A bit interesting to see how St Paul's react here now to that.
So coming up on 10 minutes on the clock. 1-2 to Moneyglass, a point to St Paul's. Long kick out again. There's only St Paul's girls there, but Laura de Huntsy somehow comes out with it in possession, but the ball just breaks away from the St Paul's girl, but she's using her soccer skills there. Was Aoife Mervyn. Lays it off now to the substitute, or the late starter, which was Cleena Mervyn, and Mervyn has been fouled, so it's a chance for de Huntsy to reduce the deficit back to that goal. And important for St Paul's, they don't drop the heads after that goal and do respond immediately. Or
absolutely, this is a good opportunity to respond well after that wee bit of a setback. And you know what, there's a few lively forwards there. Some of them younger girls are very comfortable in the ball. I'm
taking that they're both sisters, Aoife and Clodagh.
Yeah, I think they have a bit of a soccer background. That was a great score.
gone to the wrong side and wide, I think.
Wide,
yeah, it's gone wide. Missed opportunity, because you would expect Lara to pop them over, especially with the wind on our backs. As Anna McCann's kick out, but that's well gathered in there. But again, the quick release, but the referee says her arm was pulled up as she tried to release it. And Laura de Huntsy trying to get on of it quick here, and it's a dangerous ball in here. Might be a chance here. Goalkeeper's off her line, but that was a weak effort, unfortunately, coming in there from Aoife Mervyn. But you like to see that from St. Paul's. They're trying to make things happen. They're trying to move it quickly as Danielle Duffin turns away from the challenge, gives it off then to Carla McKeefrey. McKeefrey now to McIntosh, driving forward yet again for Moneyglass. McIntosh still going, fisted out to the side here. We haven't mentioned her too often yet, but now she's in possession as Orla Prenter. Prenter been tracked over there by the fullback, looks to get support, gets it there from Devlin, Anya Devlin. Back to Prenter again, away over to the far side. Kathy Carey using the space. Jinx past the challenge there. Devlin, or Carey settles herself, but this one, has it gone over? Yes, it has. That's a super point from Kathy Carey.
Really, really good score. Laura's starting to come to the forefront of St. Paul's here now. She's starting to get on a bit more ball and get the head up and see those passes, but Moneyglass are still keeping them at arm's length here.
That was well taken there from Mallon. And Mallon offloads it now to Anya Devlin. Jinx away from the challenge. Moneyglass girl goes to the ground off the ball. But here comes Sarah O'Neill. O'Neill falls on the ground, and one knee on the ground when she picked possession up. The referee says that's going to be a free out to St. Paul's. And it's going to be taken by Anya Tuberty, who got married earlier in the year. I think cut her honeymoon short, possibly to come back to play for Antrim as well. So Anya with this free kick for St. Paul's, and the referee, I'm not sure what he's doing here.
Felt a bit harsh anyway. Maybe it was how long she took to hit the free. I'm not sure. Felt a wee bit harsh.
I don't think Anya'd be wasting time, because they have the wind in the first half.
Yeah.
And that's a strange decision, or to be honest, I didn't think she wasted that long on possession, because in fairness, Moneyglass did throw the ball away on her at the start. So
a bit of justice maybe now.
Yeah, they have possession back again, and in possession is Cleena Phillips. Now Tuberty in possession, fisted forward. But St. Paul's have to work hard to try and get out here. Marie O'Neill putting the challenge in there. Gets a hand in, does Marie O'Neill, but can only deflect the effort. Which Niamh Ritchie tried to drive forward there for St. Paul's. So it's going to be a sideline ball to St. Paul's. The underdogs here. We're going for 10 in a row in 2021. The last winners outside both of these clubs was St. Gall's way back in 2011. But their 10 in a row was ended by Moneyglass, so St. Paul's would love to end a 3 in a row this afternoon. But at the moment, it's the reigning champions on the way to that 3 in a row. It's a lead by 1 goal and 3 points to a single point. As they come forward here with Prenter. Prenter fisted inside now to Kathy Carey, who hit the last point, but this one drifts away out and wide. So just the scoreboard. If we can correct it up in the corner, it's Moneyglass 1 goal and 3 points. St. Paul's 1 point. So the kick out coming from Shauna Murphy, and St. Paul's need to get possession here. Is there too much on that, or can she keep it in play? She can keep it in play over on the far side. Can Ciara Brown? Brown flicks it forward here now to Enya Day. Enya trying to take on the challenge, or taking on Kathy Carey, but there's not an easy challenge to take on. But she has got past her here, has Enya Day, but the ball inside wasn't the best, and it was a strong hand in there from the number 4, Cara McKeefrey, to win it back for Moneyglass. And you just see a couple of the passes now not going to hand. Or
yeah, I think that's a key difference. Whenever Moneyglass are on the attack, it tends to stick inside to allow that second and third wave of attack to come. It's getting inside for St. Paul's, but it's just not sticking the same, and the second and third attack aren't getting an opportunity to come.
Moneyglass in possession. Lara de Huntsy though putting them under pressure here, but it was good play there from the wing half back, which is Cleena Griffin. And Cleena has hit a point already. Just see the Moneyglass defenders all like to get forward at every opportunity. Well read there though by the cornerback on the other side, which was Kiva Stewart. Cut that one out. A chance here now for Tuberty. Tuberty has got space. Plays it forward here, and it's a good ball into the forward, and that's the ball the forward wants in there, and that's where the full forward now, which is Emily Rogers Day, and there might be a goal chance here. Was that a free?
The
referee has pulled it back, but I'm not sure. It looked like it could have been a little push in there.
Yeah, it seemed as if it probably was. Anna did well to stand the St Paul's player up, but I do think it was a foul in the wee rectangle.
So St Paul's may feel hard done by there. They might have felt there was a penalty shout. But the referee, I think, was more concerned about the advantage rule because he had spotted the free earlier and he was kind of standing out around the 45 instead of maybe watching the play.
It was Eleanor Mallon coming late there to give her keeper a hand and maybe left something on the St Paul's player just who went to ground there.
The referee just making sure the St Paul's girl is okay. As we look across at the substitutes on the far side and that view in the background now as the players, Emma Kelly there in the picture, of course the Antrim ladies senior manager involved here with St Paul's. Brian Coyle coming out there. I suppose Mr Ladies Football himself, Brian Coyle.
Oh, absolutely. He's still getting his message across at this stage. Is huge admiration.
There's a real passion for the game, and the referee is going back for the free. So a chance here for Laura de Hunsey from the 45-metre line, and with the breeze at her back, Laura is well fit to pop this one between the posts, but she's been pushed away back outside the 45-metre line. So while we felt it could have been a penalty shout for St Paul's, they're not getting any advantage. She's going to take this short, looking for the run there again of the full forward, and this in here, a chance now for Tuberty. Tuberty though is blocked away, and Rogers Duffy is a good outlet for St Paul's and a good target, and here comes Tuberty, but the referee says she is overcarried, and that's going to be a free out for the Moneyglass girls. And you can just see the legs of Tuberty, de Hunsey and Ciara Brown. When they get the ball in the hand, it seems to come 2 or 3 Moneyglass players around them immediately.
The one thing I will say though is was something you touched upon, Alan, was Moneyglass like to attack with even their defenders get up the field, and it will give St Paul's a chance.
The chance now at the other side though, Prenter, but this one away to the wrong side and wide again. Probably trying to force it a little bit against that breeze. So it remains 1-3 to a point. Just over 18 minutes gone in this Northern Property Antrim Ladies Senior Championship Final. As Shauna Murphy gets ready to kick this one out again. Rebecca Bradley is under to get a hand to it there, but it breaks kindly there for St Paul's. Niamh Ritchie into space, but it's well read there by the Moneyglass full back in possession. Tries to go past the Hunsey, goes to ground under the pressure, but the whole possession now is with McIntosh, and she's got Mallon out here if she needs her, and she may need her because Laura de Hunsey is putting her under pressure, and de Hunsey gets a strong hand in there. Have they won it back? No, because Griffin is in to pick up that loose ball, and the wind catches that one, and Mallon has to work her way back here. A race for possession. Mallon wins it, but she's put under pressure here close to the sideline, but coming round to help her there is Danielle Duffin. Duffin inside now to Sarah O'Neill. O'Neill coming forward now for the Moneyglass girls again. Loses possession, but it's time to pick it up. Gives it now to Anya Devlin. Devlin back again to Duffin. Duffin comes forward, but the solo not the best, but she manages to win possession back. Referee says to play on. There was nothing in it. Kathy Carey does exactly that. Gives it over to the far side. They're holding possession here as St Paul's get the bodies back, and de Hunsey putting them under pressure again, but with the outside of the boot it finds the target with McIntosh. And coming in from the far wing again is Griffin. And Griffin pass doesn't go to hand, but Marie O'Neill is quick and alert to pick up that loose ball, and Prenter was there to help her out. Again the pass behind the player, and she has to work her way back to gather possession. Back out here to Mallon again. Kathy Carey makes herself available. Toe to hand from Carey. The experience will just slow it down and just wait the opportunity. She tries to take on her player, but she has to go across the field because St Paul's are well organised. But again, that's that girl coming from deep, and it's Marie O'Neill with an effort, but a well saved by Shauna Murphy. But the rebound again, a wonderful save from Shauna Murphy. The first one was a fantastic save. The second one was even better. That is goalkeeping at its very best, Oren.
Talk about leaders. That was a phenomenal double save there. That's probably our fourth or fifth. already. She's single-handedly keeping St Paul's in the game here. What I was really impressed with there was St Paul's press. Laura de Hansie nearly leading it on her own. But Cathy, as you said, she slowed the game down and knew when to inject that bit of pace.
Maria O'Neill is causing havoc in there for the St Paul's defence. On another day she would have had a hat-trick at this stage, but she's yet to find the net because of a girl called Shauna Murphy, former Fermanagh custodian, now up here playing her club football, of course, with St Paul's, and at the moment keeping the St Paul's side in this contest. 1-3 to a point, but there's no doubt about the performance of the opening half, and that is the girl in your picture at the moment getting ready to kick this ball. Shauna Murphy plays it away over to the far side, looking for Ciara Brown, gets it there ahead of Laura McCann, breaks away from the challenge of McCann. Brown up the far side, had a fantastic year as well for Antrim, did Ciara Brown, flicks it forward here, good ball too, and here comes St Paul's now, and they've got pace here, but the solo just let them down. Give a chance for Naomh McIntosh, and you can't give that opportunity for McIntosh because she will gobble them up all day long, and she does exactly that. And here come Moneyglass yet again. Just unfortunate there for St Paul's, just the solo letting them away at the wrong time, but a good tackle coming in there. But the referee says that Cathy Carey had been fouled previously and he was playing the advantage, and there was no advantage, so Carey with the free. Over here now to Duffin. Danielle Duffin coming forward here, flicks it forward, and it's gathered here by a girl that was just denied as well, which was a wing half forward, Brona Devlin. She come for the rebound after Marie O'Neill had been denied, but she was also denied by a superb double save, as Oren mentioned, by Shauna Murphy, her fourth big save of the contest so far. She's been beaten the once, but she could well have been picking the ball out of the net at least 4 times already. Ciara Brown, as you can see, 2-3 players following her over there, but she gets the ball back and gets it back as far as Niamh Ritchie. And St Paul's holding possession. Was that a free? Referee says yes, it was. We're inside the last 7 minutes of this opening half. It's been a lively opening half, Oren, to be in fairness.
It's been a great half.
Oh, the ball bounced up there and hit Mervyn in the face, but she manages to hold possession.
Reacted very well.
Yeah, she did, as the ball is half knocked down, but there to pick up the loose ball is Laura de Hansie. De Hansie's going from range here, but she rushed it a little bit and maybe just steadied herself, but the referee stops play because there's a player down, and that player waiting to receive treatment is Brona Devlin. But I broke away from you there. It's been a lively opening 23 minutes.
It really has. That was a full-blooded challenge there. Brona and Laura obviously know each other very well through the county setup, but there was no quarter given there.
It's been a competitive opening half. You don't expect anything less in a county final. And St Paul's are very much up for this, although they've only 1 point to their name, and they're playing with that breeze in the opening half, so they would be hoping in the next 6 minutes before the break to tag on a few scores before the interval. But they're working hard, and no one working any harder than Laura de Hansie, who's trying to win possession back immediately when she can. So Anna McCann will have possession with a kick out. Well, off your picture, Brona Devlin gingerly gets back onto her feet, ready to continue, and the referee will soon give the go ahead to Anna McCann to kick it out, which she does exactly that. And she spreads the ball away over to the far side with a pinpoint pass away over to the far end, and the referee's hand is up again, so it's going to be another free to Moneyglass. And making the run is Griffin, and Griffin gathers possession, steps inside the St Paul's half, been tracked back there by Anya Tuberty. There's a battle for possession, and Tuberty trying to use her power and strength to gain possession, and the referee says that it's going to be a free out because the Moneyglass girl was lying on the ground when she was trying to pull possession in towards her. She can play it away from her, but she can't take it in towards her. So St Paul's have possession back yet again as they come forward with Ciara Brown, and she looks like she's been pulled and dragged, and the referee says yes, and the Moneyglass girl throws the ball at Ciara Brown, and the referee maybe just having a little word with her here, because she simply can't do that.
No.
And she could well be going in the book here.
Although that probably is reflective of...
Yes, yellow card.
It's probably reflective of the pressure St Paul's have applied. You see a little bit of frustration there from Cleanan. it's just that pressure St. Paul's are applying, or maybe starting to get under Moneyglass skin a little bit.
Yeah, because look, a certain free she was being pulled back was Anya Tuberty, so I don't know why the reaction was like that. But here's Ciara Brown. Can they make it count? Larda Huntsley trying to come through here, but again she runs into a blue brick wall and tries to work her way out. She's been pressed and hashed, but she holds on to possession. She gets the effort away. She was looking for the free. Can they keep it in play here? No, they can't, and I think they got it mixed up a little bit between them, but they've gone for a 45. But the Huntsley, she looked to have lost it. She'd won it back, she'd lost it again, she won it back, and she got the effort away, and it's going to be a 45 to St. Paul's, who are now with the numerical advantage. When Cleena Griffin, who had been playing well, a little, what you would call him, a little moment of madness, throwing the ball at Anya Tuberty and picking up a yellow card from our referee, and 10 minutes in the sin bin, so she'll miss the start of the second half as well as the remainder of this opening half. So the Huntsley with this 45, which is try and drop it in around the danger area, plays it short, and there's a decent ball in here now to the full forward, trying to break away from the challenge, offloads it out the back door there now towards Naomh Ritchie, but the referee's whistle sounds, and this is going to be a scoreable opportunity here for the Huntsley. And it's not going to be the Huntsley. She's left it off here to Naomh Ritchie. So Ritchie with the opportunity here in Davitt Park to reduce the deficit, and Ritchie's effort comes in off the post and over the bar.
Really good score. I suppose one of the St. Paul's problems was getting bodies up the field to support that attack. Now they're getting bodies up the field, and it'll be interesting to see how Moneyglass deal with this sin bin.
The Will and St. Paul's will be hoping to tag on a few scores. They're 4 points adrift at the moment, but Moneyglass in possession. And I'm sure they've worked on playing with 14 players in training. A lot of the teams do that now for all possible scenarios in a game, that they will be ready for it. And St. Paul's putting Moneyglass under pressure. Seems to be a lot of steps there from Sarah O'Neill, but she's got away with it. And she gathers possession after dropping it again, but plays it back here to McIntosh. McIntosh coming, Naomh McIntosh. And the corner back, Danielle Duffin, but the strong hand in here. And this is a chance maybe for St. Paul's as Mervyn tries to break away from the challenge. Toe to hand, Kathy Carey's coming after her, but she holds possession. And she plays it in here now, an opportunity for the full forward, Rogers Duffy with the effort, and that's a good score. But it was good play from Clodagh Mervyn in the build-up. And Rogers Duffy with the finish, 2 in a row for St. Paul's.
Really well done. She didn't panic on the ball. She didn't want to get rid of it too quickly, and she waited that till the right option was on.
Just the goal between the sides at the moment. And that goal from Laura McCann come in the 10th minute of the game. 1-3 to 3 points to the reigning champions Moneyglass. Coming up on 29 minutes gone in the opening half. Sarah O'Neill in possession for the reigning champions. Sidesteps the challenge, but then runs into Ciara Brown. Gets it back out to here. Now to Kathy Carey. Carey into space, looking for the run, and who is over on the far side to pick up that ball, but Maria O'Neill. And then Pranter comes out to gather possession. Couldn't take it first time, but toe pokes it back there to Devlin. Pranter makes herself available as the young St. Paul's and Moneyglass players that will be entertaining us at the break get ready to come onto the field. And we're almost at half time, as you will see in the countdown clock, or in the clock up in their top corner. 30 seconds of normal time remain at the end of this opening half that has been lively. It's been evenly matched, but it's that goal from Laura McCann that separates the sides at the moment. Naomh McIntosh in possession, ball inside. Kathy Carey didn't wait on it, comes and meets it with aggression. Sidesteps the challenge there to Huntsley, works her way back, plays it into the centre now, and an opportunity here maybe for the centre half forward. And the centre half forward is Brona Devlin, gives it back to Kathy Carey again, but St. Paul's are well organised in defence. Eleanor Mallon now in possession, lays it off to Devlin, back out here again as they try to come forward with Maria O'Neill. Plays the 1-2, O'Neill jinking her way through, and this is good play again, but the pass just didn't go to hand, and St. Paul's are in there for the loose ball, and now St. Paul's try to break quickly. They're a goal adrift, half time fast approaching as Enya Day in possession. Anya Tuberty comes to help her. Anya Devlin goes down off the ball, long ball forward there for Emily Rogers Duffy, and she keeps it in play, does she? The referee stops play because, oh no, it's gone out over the far sideline. So it's got to be a sideline ball, but Anya Devlin will need treatment. But again, St. Paul's very well organised in defence, and then we'll use the long ball.
Their game plan is working to a T here. They're getting bodies back. They're closing down those spaces. Moneyglass can't find that final pass, and then they're breaking. I suppose if it was being looking for ways to improve for St. Paul's, you'd be looking them bodies up the field to support that.
Possession giveaway, or because here's Laura de Hunsey. Can she finish the half of a score? Can she finish it with a goal? Effort goes across the front of the goals, and it goes over the bar, I think, in the wee goals, but that doesn't count, and it's a missed opportunity there for St. Paul's. Just on the stroke of half time, you would feel, because the referee may be calling half time here. He's played 90 seconds of additional time already as Kathy Carey holds off the challenge there. And the challenge come in, but the ball inside. The referee plays the advantage. He spotted the foul on Carey, but Laura McCann was there. Sarah O'Neill in possession now. She's got Kathy Carey, who's just cooling it all down, probably trying to run down the clock, and a dangerous ball in here now. There's a good pass inside, but slips through the hands of Orla Prenter. Not often you see that, but Prenter is a player that you may think is having an off day, and then all of a sudden she could have 2-3 points in a row. But here is a girl that's very much on fire, and that's Maria O'Neill, but she's been tracked over there by two St. Paul's players, put under pressure, but foul, says the referee. And Maria O'Neill is most definitely the danger woman this afternoon for the Moneyglass girls, and her jinking run is very hard to stop, and there's a chance for Prenter, who has 1 point to her name, that from a free. Has a chance here possibly to wrap up the opening half scoring and put 4 points between the sides, as we've almost played 3 minutes of additional time. As Prenter comes forward with the right foot, and Prenter, as cool as you like, between the posts, and the referee says that is that for the opening half. It's Moneyglass that lead by 1 goal and 4 points to St. Paul's 3 points, but it has been a very good half, Orn.
An excellent game of football. I'm really impressed by St. Paul's resilience here. They reacted the way you would want them to after the goal they conceded and the couple of opportunities that Moneyglass had to put the game nearly out of sight, but they're really resilient, and you have to be impressed by how they've hung in here.
They have, and I suppose they've been led by Laura de Hunsey, because when they're not in possession, she's working very hard to put Moneyglass under pressure.
St. Paul's are playing with a few behind the ball, and Laura finds herself up there on her own, but she's really leading that press. She's going from left to right, putting pressure on, and often getting enough pressure on that it's put doubt in the Moneyglass defenders' minds.
It is, and Moneyglass, obviously they're going to have the wind in the second half. You would feel that possibly it's stiffer than maybe it looks when we're looking out on it, but you would feel the likes of Prenter, she'll be coming out around the 45, and probably with that wind on her back, well fit to pop them over.
Yeah, that's it. As you've said already, that Maria has been exceptional. Everything that she has got on has led to a bit of I suppose St. Paul's have panicked a little bit and trying to get numbers around her, but they've contained her actually okay, even though she's got on an awful lot of ball. But yeah, it's set it up for a lovely second half here. Yep,
well, we'll have more from Oran in the second half and myself, but we're going to take a short break. It's half time in the Northern Property Antrim Ladies Senior Football Championship Final. It's Moneyglass 1-4, St. Paul's 3 points. Thank you very much, and welcome back here again. And you may have got a glimpse there of the air ambulance landing over there. It's not something you want to see landing or up in the sky, unfortunately, but they are doing a fantastic job, and hopefully it's nothing too serious as the teams re-emerge. Well, one of the teams re-emerged. St Paul's are back on the park here as we wait Moneyglass, who are making their way, I see, in the distance up from the dressing rooms here at Davitt Park. So the second half, wind advantage will be at the back of Moneyglass, who lead by 4 at the break. But I suppose the way St Paul's play are in the wind advantage, to get the bodies back in defence. Obviously the long ball out of defence may not be there for them, and you would feel that they'll be put under more pressure probably in the second half.
Yeah, they will. What Moneyglass do very well is get hands on, if you like, and St Paul's might be a little bit more keen to try and run the ball, and there may lay a problem. But look, I think St Paul's should take great heart out of that first 30 minutes there, and you could see as the half wore on, they get more and more confident and more comfortable in the game. So yeah, certainly by no means anything decided just yet.
And away in the distance, a plane takes off from the city airport as well as Moneyglass re-emerge from the dressing rooms. I don't looking around if there will be any changes to either side for the second half. So Laura McCann's goal in the opening half in the 10th minute, very much the score that separates the sides. I think that's British Airways. Looking at it.
Are you familiar with flying with British Airways on there?
I'm just looking at the colours, I think that's who it was.
It's usually EasyJet for me.
It's EasyJet for me too. Next Sunday as well. I will be up there. So here is the second half about to get underway here in Davitt Park. The players are in the middle of the field, and like it was in the first half, Laura DeHunsey and Ciara Brown in there for St Paul's, and for Moneyglass, Sarah O'Neill and Kathy Carey. And I'm not sure if that's a change over on the far side for St Paul's, or we're waiting on a Moneyglass player, I think, because looking out there, no, the referee says to get on with it. Oh, I weren't waiting on a player because I forgot one of the Moneyglass players are of course in the sin bin. So they are down to 14 players. So here is Kathy Carey's ball forward here, and takes a wicked bounce here, and out comes Orla Prenter, and this is what we talked about, Prenter from this range, and there was just to the wrong side and wide, but you will see more of that in the second half.
Yeah, Dean, well, you called it just during the half-time break there. That's the ball Moneyglass will be really keen to get Orla on and coming in off the sides like that on their right foot.
So the kick out from Shauna Murphy, who pulled off 4 superb saves in the opening half, as Laura McCann wins possession in the middle of the park for Moneyglass. Offloads it now to Sarah O'Neill. O'Neill, toe to hand, decides to go back though. Goes back to our full back there, McAreevy, and the spreads it away over to the far side to that girl that loves to drive forward, Naomh McIntosh. But St Paul's get the bodies back into defence again. Kathy Carey having a go from range, but it's dropping short, and Shauna Murphy will gather them up all day long. Eleanor Mallon was coming in to put her under pressure, but Anya Tuberty's there to help out her goalkeeper. Jinx past the challenge there of Maria O'Neill, and St Paul's working it their way out of defence with possession here. And the corner forward, which was Aoife Mervyn, and now with Gemma McGroarty, the full back. McGroarty going away across field, and the help comes in Naomh Ritchie. And Ritchie tries to break through the challenge. Referee's arm goes up to say that she had been fouled. No advantage of course, so DeHunsey takes it quickly back out here, but options are limited. Anya Tuberty gives it now to DeHunsey. DeHunsey, long fist forward here, chance now maybe for Mervyn. Jinx inside the challenge there, just lost possession and holding off the challenge, but there's 2 players around her, and I suppose physical battle there was won by Moneyglass, and they come out with possession, and coming deep is Orla Prenter in possession. Jinx one way, Jinx the other. She's turning her fullback Gemma McGroarty. She doesn't know where to go. The ball across field, it wasn't a good one though. And St Paul's are in for that loose ball, and it's picked up there by Harley Moyles. And it's off now goes Ciara Brown driving forward here, and she's got space in front of her. Eleanor Mallon will be the first body she meets. She tries to go past Mallon. Fisted over here now to Clodagh Mervyn. Mervyn tries to work her way through, trying to go past Kathy Carey. Needs to get support. Gets it from Ciara Brown. Brown, is she going to have a go? It's a bit far out though against that breeze. Drops possession but has time to pick it up. Needs to get the support. It comes from Ritchie. Ritchie trying to work her way through, but Moneyglass have got the bodies back there. Plays a good ball inside though to Anya Tuberty. Tuberty tries to take on Naomh McIntosh, but she turns one way and turns into trouble. May have got away with overcarrying, but the effort comes in. It's a dangerous one in there, but Moneyglass deal with it and they work the way out, but the referee has said it's a free in. I'm not sure why, because she played the ball away from her when she was on the ground, Oran.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I suppose looking at St Paul's have 3 points on the board after playing with the breeze in the first half. Moneyglass have obviously done very, very well defensively to keep them to 3. But
this is a free in chance for De Huntsy. No, De Huntsy says nope. She's not going to take it on this occasion, and I think it'll be Naomh Ritchie, is it? No, it's not Naomh Ritchie, it's the full forward, and Moneyglass her back to full strength. Cleena Griffin. Time in the sin bin is back on. So a chance here. They only hit a point apiece in her time that she was off, but the full forward here, Emily Rogers Duffy, with the first score of the second half, and St Paul's have reduced it back to the goal.
She's got a lovely left foot strike there. Great kick out.
But the referee not happy with it, so they must go again. So that's the warning for St Paul's, that Anna McCann will probably go long in the second half with that wind advantage at her back. And McCann, as I say that, was looking for the short one. She plays it away over to the far wing, and that's a pinpoint pass. That's a super kick out, but almost give it away, because St Paul's almost won it back there, but McAreevy does well and wins a free out for the Moneyglass girls. And the ball in here, and the quickest to read that one is Ciara Brown. Picks up the loose ball. Ciara is playing very well for St Paul's. Comes out here and coming to meet her is Anya Tuberty. Lays it off there. And a chance to come forward with the wing half back, but possibly delayed the pass there, but done very well to win it back was Sina Harley Moyles. The ball across, and the passes just need to go to hand, and at the moment they're just not going to hand for St Paul's, and Rebecca Bradley is in there to pick up that loose ball and win a free out. And when they have possession, Oran, they need to keep possession and not give it away cheaply.
They really do, they really do. Although both teams are really nearly cancelling each other out at the minute. It's a bit of a stalemate.
That's well read by Marie O'Neill. Marie O'Neill taking on the defence here. Marie O'Neill looking to get support, but there's nobody coming at the moment, but she's still going. There might be a goal chance in here, an opportunity. Oh, what a finish. Superb finish from Brona Devlin. But again, it was Maria O'Neill running at the St Paul's defence, created the opportunity. Superb finish from Devlin.
Absolutely unreal when she got inside there, but Maria dragged 2 or 3 players around her. Brona got in behind, and what a finish. And again, we're looking for St Paul's to react again here.
They are, but they've been hit with 2 sucker punches now. Laura McCann hitting the back of the net after 10 minutes, and now 6 minutes into the second half, Brona Devlin has put some daylight between the sides. The goals separating the teams 2-4 to 4 points. And the referee's whistle sounds to say that the ball was touched again on the ground by the Moneyglass girl when she was on the ground, so it's going to be a free, and it's moved forward because the Moneyglass girl kicked it away. And Laura De Huntsy's long delivery in here, and it's well taken by Emily Rogers Duffy, and she's coming forward here, but she's out muscled and out crowded, but they still hold possession. That looked like a free in. The referee says yes, it was. Clodagh Mervyn is the girl that was being pulled back, but there's no doubt about it, it's a superb target in there in Emily Rogers Duffy.
Yeah, you can see what they're trying to do, and when they execute it, it works really, really well. They just haven't been consistent with it, but certainly you can see that it's working well for them there.
It's just, as you mentioned, getting the bodies up there to support her when she did win it, but in fairness to Clodagh Mervyn, she was up quickly there to try and break through, but as I said, a chance to respond to that goal, which they would be doing, looking for a response, and it is an opportunity here for the free. But in the meantime, Emily Rogers Duffy will need a little bit of treatment first.
I really like that triangle, that attacking triangle for St Paul's there. The full forward and the 2B Mervyn's playing offer. It's working for them, as I say.
So Ritchie with the free and with the point for St Paul's. They've responded for the goal.
They have. Great response. Even at this early stage, so they're probably looking for that major just to keep in the game here.
Yeah, they just need to hang in there. Referee just holding up play. I think we're having a change. Laura McCann is going off the Moneyglass side. So I'm not sure who come on there, but Laura McCann has gone off the Moneyglass team. And the long ball forward here, but it's over the ball. But well read again on the far side, I was going to say, by the St Paul's defence, but Naomh McIntosh was first to get there, but she couldn't keep it in play.
The player that Laura replaced at the start of the game, Melissa Boyd, has come on there, number 12.
So Alicia Boyd is into the Moneyglass side as Marie O'Neill putting St Paul's under pressure here, but Ciara Brown comes out with possession, and Ciara Brown running up here, taking on the Moneyglass defence, but they're hanging off her. Referee has the hand up as he'll go back for the free. Ciara Brown, she's playing very deep, and she's winning a lot of possession, and she's fit to run. She's strong, physically strong, and taking on the Moneyglass defence. But the only problem is she has to run from her own half hour, and it's a long way to the other goals. That's another superb pass inside from De Hunsey, and De Hunsey goes down off the ball, and the referee playing the advantage. She was obviously fouled there, and going round the long way, and a chance here maybe for St Paul's, who have made another change over on the far side. They've introduced the number 24.
They're in here,
and it's Nicole Moore, but there's an opportunity as De Hunsey goes down again, but De Hunsey's back on her feet, needs to get support, gets it there from Clodagh Mervyn, and Mervyn with the effort. And since conceding the goal, they've hit 2 in a row. So 2-4 to 6 points. The reigning champions lead, but this one is far from over. And that's the kick out there for Griffin. Griffin gathers possession. She's got under pressure though, because she's got company, and there was 2-3 players there, but she managed to get possession away. And Rebecca Bradley, now there's a bit of space here, and coming from deep again is Orla Prenter. Prenter going at the St Paul's defence. Prenter trying to get it on there to the right foot, gets it on to the right foot, gets the effort away. That's a superb score, and that is where Prenter is very, very dangerous coming from deep.
She is. She's a little bit more harder to track when she comes deep like that. St Paul's did very well to turn her back onto her right foot there, but yeah, they had to concede that point, but because she could have easily got in for a goal there.
St Paul's though have one possession. Ritchie lays it off to Stacey McCann. Back with McCann again. McCann ball in there and looking for Rogers Duffy, but she couldn't gather possession this time. But they've given away a Moneyglass, have they? No, they were in there for the loose ball. There's a battle for possession. Naomh McIntosh again, and she's one of these players that does not stand back.
She's never far away from the action.
She seems to be just getting stuck into everything. But there's a bit of space now on the far side here for the girl that was due to start but didn't start, Alicia Boyd. And come on there for Laura McCann, as Oren had mentioned. But here's Marie O'Neill again, and this is dangerous for St Paul's. And McCann, or out here now to Prenter. O'Neill gets it away to Prenter. Prenter with the effort. Prenter with the point.
Great
it's
score.
A player, Oren, we talked about. You keep her quiet for maybe 50 minutes and she could do that to you. 2 points in a minute.
She just glides across the ground. Phenomenal talent. Which you say she can just turn it on and turn it off whenever she wishes.
So 2-6 to 6 points. 42 minutes gone in this game. So 18 minutes of normal time remain, and you can just feel that Moneyglass are beginning to turn the screw a little bit more. And the free, and this is definitely within Prenter range. Nope, she's not happy to take the free from there. She's going to come back out. And is this going to be 3 in a row for Prenter? Has it got the legs? No, because Shauna Murphy is there. But Marie O'Neill was in there like a shot to try and get possession, but Shauna Murphy has been superb. Managed to win possession as close to the sideline here. That looked like a free out. It was indeed, right down here in front of us. And it's a foul there on Gemma McGroarty.
Not only Shauna's shot stopping ability, her kickouts have been really on the money today as well.
She's been very, very good. Very experienced keeper, I mentioned before. Inter-county experience with Fermanagh. So the full back for St Paul's feeling the effects of that challenge and just needs a little bit of time to recover from it. So it's going to be a free to St Paul's. Nicole is going to take it. Takes it short to Ciara Brown. Back to Nicole again. Nicole toe to hand, taking on Kathy Carey, but close to the sideline, out over the sideline. And Kathy Carey is that experienced player that she knows what she's doing, standing her ground, forcing the error. And Kathy, I know, was involved with the Moneyglass under-16s that won the county title recently as well. And Kathy doing a lot of good work with Moneyglass at underage level. And what a leader to be doing so, as Orla Prenter comes forward again, spreads it away over to the far side, but unfortunately Alicia Boyd slipped at the wrong time, but she managed to get back on her feet. Looked like a push, a little nudge on her back, but she holds possession. Now she's won her free. Good play from Boyd.
Really, really well done. That's what you're looking for from your additions coming on off the bench there, to bring it on our level, and she certainly come right into this game.
So here they come again, and it's O'Neill looking to get support. Rebecca Bradley coming forward. She's going to get a point to celebrate her birthday weekend. She tries to charge her way through, and I think it is charging. The referee says over carrying. There's going to be a free out to the St Paul's girls that needs a response immediately. We have about to enter the final quarter, and you would feel they need to be hitting the net soon.
Yeah, you really do. Although they've put their bodies in the line and close down those spaces all day against that Moneyglass attack.
A side that were hammered out the gate in the opening round of the championship. 4-15 to 9 points. Moneyglass beat them in the opening round of the championship. So there's no doubt there's been huge improvements in the St Paul's side since that day. As Anya Tuberty, the ball just slips away from her and is picked up there by Kathy Carey, and I'm sure St Paul's, the bodies is probably getting tired now, so the
game's starting to open them up a wee bit here.
And here is Griffin, and she's got Marie O'Neill with her. Marie O'Neill, this is a chance for a third goal possibly. O'Neill, she deserves a goal. That's a cool finish, and if any player deserved the goal, it was Marie O'Neill.
Yeah, that was an exceptional goal. The Moneyglass half back line gives serious pace to the attack. 5, 6, 7. Rebecca Bradley plays in a really advanced position, but Kleina's pace drew players, and Maria just coolly finished.
As cool as you like from O'Neill. The ball out here, and it just breaks away from the St Paul's girl, and it's the goal scorer O'Neill. Beautiful little pass inside. Back out here to Eleanor Mallon coming forward. Mallon runs into the challenge, and we've seen a lot of that this year. The defender stands in their position. The referee 9 times out of 10 will give the free out, but sometimes I don't know what the player going forward at pace is meant to do.
Yeah, the defender couldn't get out, certainly wasn't getting out the road, and yeah, the player advancing with that wee bit of momentum. So
St Paul's trailing by 3 goals at the moment. Need to find something inside the last 12 minutes or so. But Kleina Griffin wins possession, wins the free. And St Paul's, I did say they've threw their bodies on the line, and their bodies is probably energy levels at their lowest at this stage.
Yeah, just coming into the last quarter, you're probably starting to look for your leaders to really step up here for St Paul's. Yeah, it's difficult because they've given so much here.
And Moneyglass just finding those little pockets of space at the moment. Sarah O'Neill, with that cushion now of 3 goals, they are feeling full of energy. And Alicia Boy breaks away from the challenge, gives it back out here. As they come forward yet again, and Kathy Carey with the effort from range, has it come inside the post. That's a super point from Kathy.
phenomenal score. Moneyglass are starting to really move the ball at a bit of pace now.
Edging towards a third successive senior club title and a possibly reunion with the Monaghan champions Naomh in the opening round of the Ulster Club Championship. A change on the Moneyglass side. They've taken off their cornerback Cara McKeefrey, and I think it's number 24 that has come in there, which was Megan McLinchy, I think it is, that is into the Moneyglass side. But here's Laura de Huntsy now for St Paul's, coming driving forward here, and there's a good ball inside. There might be a goal chance here now. It goes down as a referee. Is it a penalty? Yes, it is. Penalty to St Paul's. And is there life in this county final yet? An opportunity, a good move, de Huntsy involved, beautiful pass inside, and they've won themselves a penalty and a chance for St Paul's. And it's de Huntsy, it looks like, that is making a way forward to take this one, and possibly has taken a couple of penalties in county training against Anna McCann throughout the year. So it's de Huntsy against McCann. County player against county player. De Huntsy steadies herself, comes forward. Wonderful save from McCann. Nice height for her though. De Huntsy will be disappointed. Didn't seem to have the power because McCann, when she got the hands to it, it just went up in the air and back down into her waiting arms. And a goal at that stage might have given St Paul's a lifeline, Oran.
They've done very well to manufacture that opportunity, and you know what? It's what they've deserved that. But yeah, it was a disappointing penalty.
But here at the other side, Marie O'Neill's in again. A goal to her name already. She probably fancies a second one. Gets the effort away. Oh, almost slipped through the hands there of Shauna Murphy, but she didn't deserve that to slip through the hands because she has been superb this afternoon. But St Paul's, to their credit, they're keeping battling away here, and they're keeping working as they come forward again. And an opportunity now for the full-back Gemma McGroarty to come driving forward here. Gives it out to Clodagh Mervyn. Mervyn gives it back now to the full-back again. McGroarty driving forward. This will be a super point if McGroarty gets in there, but the pass just slips out of the hands there of Clodagh Mervyn. And again, the challenge come in from Moneyglass to force the mistake. Now away over to Brona Devlin. Devlin flicks it inside to Boyd. Boyd has a presence been introduced. As Oran did mention, you need that coming off the bench. You're looking for them to have a say and have an impact, and they've definitely done that. And Devlin, who made the run on, the effort coming in, but that's going to be easy for Shauna Murphy. And she picks it up and gives it out now to Ciara Brown. We're inside the last 10 minutes. It's difficult, Oran, to see a way back for St Paul's.
Yeah, it really is. Although they haven't let themselves down at all here. They've worked that goal opportunity. They got the penalty. Another opportunity here for a major could make it interesting in the last 10 minutes.
It could indeed. In fairness to them, they haven't thrown in the towel. They're still battling away. And here's a chance now for Clodagh Mervyn. Griffin getting back at her. Was it a push in the back? Referee says yes, it was. And she's already been booked. And it's going to be gone. It looks like a red card for Cliona Griffin. Sin bin just before half time. It's going to be a second yellow card, and it's going to be a red. And Moneyglass are going to finish with 14 players, and possibly, or some would say it's harsh, but when you're on a yellow card, you can't put in a challenge like that.
I suppose by the letter of the law, it was a foul. Was it a yellow? I think it might be a bit harsh. You don't like anybody's county final ending like that, but no doubt Cliona will bounce back.
She will indeed. She'll be ready for the Ulster Club when it comes around. But a chance here for Rogers Duffy from this free. Will she drop it in round the danger area? Laura de Huntsy's in there, possibly at this stage with just 8 minutes remaining, and you're 10 points behind. Possibly is the thing to do, is to just drop it in around the danger area. And I see Kathy Carey making her way in to stand on that line, but it is dropped in there and it's gathered in there, a chance, but the referee says it's a square ball. As Ciara Brown gathered possession. Ciara adamant that she made the run inside.
She got up really well to win that too, really, really well.
And it looked like possibly she was running in from the end, but the referee says that she was in the square before the ball came in. So 7.5 minutes of normal time remaining. That kick out, possibly the first one that Anna McCann has got wrong all afternoon. So sideline ball to St. Paul's. Can they finish with a flourish here? As Emily Rogers-Duffy in possession from an acute angle. That's a superb point. Super point for the St. Paul's gear to reduce the deficit back to a 9-point game, but it's goals they need at this stage, Oran.
It is. It was a fantastic score.
Nine between them, and St. Paul's have turned that one over. Can they get it inside? Anna McCann. Good foul. As they say, that's a good foul because she was in trouble.
She was. The ball didn't cross the 21, so the St. Paul's player was well entitled to go in. And
so the Huntsy plays it back out here to Ciara Brown. Can St. Paul's manage to get in for a goal? They had the opportunity from the penalty that was saved by Anna McCann. Emily Rogers-Duffy. Now there's a chance here for De Huntsy trying to find a little bit of space. Jinx past one player, Jinx past another. This is good play from De Huntsy. Gets the effort away, but this one tails to the wrong side, out and wide of the target. I suppose Moneyglass at this stage, Oren, it's all about not conceding any goals.
That's it. And you know, in 54 minutes of football, they've kept St. Paul's to 7 scores, but you'd have to be impressed with.
Yep, 3-7 to 7 points the score as it stands with 6 minutes remaining. As Danielle Duffin comes out of it for Moneyglass. Tried to get it in there to Marie O'Neill. First time she probably hasn't got her hands on possession, but it's a good challenge in from the St. Paul's gear. And here comes St. Paul's. They're not going to lie down. They're going to keep battling to the very finish, and they can be proud of themselves. They might be in here for a goal. Chance here for Clodagh Mervyn. Lays it off here to the corner forward, but she's quickly crowded out. Needs to get a body coming around the back of her, and there's none at the moment. That's good play from St. Paul's. No, from Moneyglass, it must be said, and Kathy Carey is back there to try and work a way out. Good defending from Moneyglass, because it looked that St. Paul's had created a goal chance.
St. Paul's have got in behind there a couple of times, but Moneyglass have got back relatively quickly to take care of any trouble.
So a free out taken by Anna McCann, who goes long, looking for another slips through the hands there of the substitute. And that was Leah Stewart. And she's away now. Like a little greyhound up the far side is Leah. She's still going. Plays it inside. Maybe it's a good challenge in there. Wonderful challenge coming in. And St. Paul's have turned it over again. You've got to give credit to St. Paul's though.
They haven't laid down. Thrown the towel, and absolutely they can hold their heads up high for the performance they gave here today.
Because remember, they were hammered out the gate in the opening round of the club championship at the hands of Moneyglass. And that's a nudge on the back. And they can hold their heads high here in David Park this afternoon. And probably the scoreline a little harsh on them, to be fair.
Absolutely, I totally agree.
I don't think they're a 9-point worse off team.
Certainly not in today's performance.
But then people will say Shannon Murphy pulled off 4 great saves, but in fairness to St. Paul's, they're battling away. This one is going to drop short. Anna McCann watches, gathers possession, saved a penalty as well, did Anna McCann. And they could have turned this one over. Again, Laura De Huntsy, like she's done from the very first minute, hassling to try and win possession back, and she's doing her very best, but she couldn't get it on this occasion, but she's forced the mistake, and Ciara Brown will pick up that loose ball. She's been tackled over on the far side, fouled there by Alicia Boyd. Look at the watch, tells me we have 3.5 minutes of normal time remaining here in David Park as St. Paul's keep pushing to try and get back into this contest. Anya Tuberty in possession now. Been pushed away from the goal though. Little dinky pass inside, looking for Emily Rogers-Duffy, who gathers possession, sidesteps the challenge, running out of space though, needs to get help. Holds on to possession, tries to take on the player again, goes to ground under the challenge and been out-muscled there.
Great turnover.
Yeah, good turnover as Oren mentioned, but again, Laura De Huntsy's in there, but this time it's a foul. Brian Coyle not 100% in agreement with it.
He's getting a bit animated there.
He can be proud of his side though.
Absolutely, he can indeed.
As Eleanor Mallon in possession. As Moneyglass will try to run down the clock. Remember, they're down to 14 players at the moment and will be for the remainder of the game, because Cleona Griffin picked up a second yellow card. And coming forward here, another substitute that come up. Danielle Connolly. Danielle Connolly flicks it inside to Maria O'Neill. Maria O'Neill coming forward here. Tries to dance through the St. Paul's defence. Maria O'Neill just outside of the post. She's had one goal. She's hit two just to the wrong side of the post, and she's been denied twice by the goalkeeper.
She's flying today. She's having probably we haven't been talking players of the matches just yet.
Yeah, I was just thinking
she'll certainly be up there for.
She would be, and the girl in your picture as well, Shauna Murphy, has been superb as well. Ball broken down, but Marie O'Neill has caused havoc on another day. As I said, she would have had 4 or 5 goals. Anya Tuberty keep working away, has run her socks off, lays it off to Niamh Ritchie, back to Tuberty again. Tuberty though runs into traffic, runs into 2-3 Moneyglass players, and is forced right back out here. As Orla Prenter tried to get in there for that loose ball, but it's coming forward as St. Paul's. They're finishing strongly, in fairness to them. McGroarty back out here now. Nicole has a chance to take on the full forward for Moneyglass that's back there, but she needs to get help. Flicks a good ball inside now, and an opportunity maybe for St. Paul's to try and get. Oh, that's a rough challenge in there. Talk about taking players out. That was taking one out.
It really was. St. Paul's have really kept the ball well here for the second half. I mean, they have played against that little bit of a breeze that there has been, but they've taken care of the ball very well, and they've been so patient. And that was a prime example there.
And Anya Devlin picks up a yellow card, so Moneyglass will finish with 13 players. There was a good run in there from the St. Paul's girl, Aoife Mervyn, who tried to jinx her way through, but Anya Devlin wasn't going to let her past.
She wasn't getting in the door at all.
So will they go for a goal from here? They've been pressing and pushing hard to try and get their way through, but they're trailed by 3 goals as the clock ticks in to the 60-minute mark. So now it's all at the discretion of our referee Ray Matthews to see how long he is going to add at the end of this game. Moneyglass on the verge of our 3rd successive title, and now will fly the Antrim flag in the Ulster Club Championship against the side that defeated them in the Ulster Club final last year. They will make the trip to Donamoyne, and anyone that doesn't know where Donamoyne is between Castleblaney and Carrickmacross, to the south of Monaghan. They will make that trip down there to play the reigning Ulster champions that went all the way to the All-Ireland Club final before being beat by Kilcairn Clonberne. They are Galway champions in Croke Park. And really, Donamoyne, for anyone that doesn't know them, I don't know where you've been, because they have been the queens of Ulster football, and they've been the queens of Monaghan. It's at 21 county titles in a row.
Phenomenal. What a legacy they're leaving.
They have a phenomenal team, and they keep coming back and battling their way through every year, and reclaimed their county title last weekend in St Tiernock's Park in Clones. And I'm sure are keeping a close eye to see who they'll be facing in that Ulster club, and it looks like it's going to be the same side they defeated in Owenbeg last year, as the effort comes in from Laura de Hunsey. And you would wonder why she didn't do that with a free, because it wasn't a goal chance at the end of it.
No, the Moneyglass is just too many bodies back.
So the referee, and another change on the far side. We haven't really been keeping a note of the substitutes because they've been coming on and off without us really realising on the far side of the field. But Moneyglass are on the way to 3 in a row, as Anna McCann gets ready to kick this one out. And you did touch on the player of the match, or if you were picking one, would it be Marie O'Neill?
Absolutely, yeah. You couldn't look past her. St Paul's have had a number of big performances, but I suppose we look at the difference in the score, and Maria has been hugely important to that.
So here's a chance now for Moneyglass. Danielle Connolly, can she get her name on the score sheet? No, place it across. A chance here for Kathy Carey. Carey's effort comes back off the right. Chance here for Alicia Boyd. Alicia Boyd's point. So 3-8. I've seen Orla Rooney, the number 30 on there for Moneyglass as well. As the kick out goes, the referee still happy to let play continue. We've played almost 3 additional minutes. Can St Paul's get a goal? Their performance, you would feel, deserves, because they've been pressing. But here's a chance, and might be an opportunity here now for Clodagh. Clodagh Mervyn tries to work her way through, and she's been caught very high again. And I think Moneyglass, it doesn't matter how you're going to stop them, you're not going to let them in for a goal.
Certainly not. And that's what you want. I mean, as a management team, you would want your defensive setup to be resolute like that. And St Paul's probably a little bit annoyed at how maybe aggressive that was. But look, listen, you're not letting anybody in for goals, and that's important.
I've been very impressed with the two Mervyns. You did touch on their base, their little diamond, with the full forward in Emily Rogers Duffy in there, and then the two girls, Aoife and Clodagh, either side of her. It's a good full forward line.
Absolutely. On another day, they'll learn an awful lot from this game.
Niamh Ritchie tried to chip it in under the crossbar, but Anna McCann was having none of that. And it's going to be a free out, and I'm sure the referee might say enough is enough. He takes a long look at the watch, and the kick out comes. I think he's going to call a halt to it. No, he's not. He's going to let play continue, because he watches, and now he stands in the one position. So I think that is that, and it is. It's 3 in a row for Moneyglass on a final score of 3-8 to 7 points. No doubt they deserved it, but probably a 9 or 10 point margin, a little bit harsh on St Paul's.
It was. Cathy had a great game too there in the middle of the field. She managed the game very, very well. Moneyglass, they'll be content with their day's work. Anytime you beat another opposing team in the county final by 10 points, it's a good day. But they'll have to knuckle down now, and they'll relish the challenge going to play Naomh.
They will indeed, and I suppose we did mention pre-match that it was always going to be difficult for Moneyglass, because people expected them to come here and easily reclaim the title. St Paul's had nothing to lose, but no doubt about St Paul's, the girls from the Shaws Road, they left everything in that park.
They did. They can be very, very proud of their efforts. And have they unearthed a couple of the new players for if they can stick together, that group, and start to build on what we've just witnessed there today. They'll be a force in the coming years, and no doubt that them and some Moneyglass will continue to contest these finals year in, year out.
Yeah, you would feel that, and we did mention Saoirse Tennyson out injured as well. When you put her back into that side as well, it will strengthen them, but you can't take anything away from this Moneyglass side. I suppose Orla Prenter was probably quiet today. When you look at the standard that girl has progressed over the years, she probably was quiet this afternoon, but again, that you would probably put that down to St Paul's. They had their homework done, and they didn't let her get into the game as much.
They really did. And I suppose what Orla doesn't bring now, she's known throughout Ireland now with her performances over the last while, and she's going to be marked by 2 and 3 players week in, week out now, and it's something she's going to have to get used to in her game. But yeah, as you say, she probably wasn't as influential as she usually is, but then the likes of Maria O'Neill step up, and we've seen the performance she put in.
Yeah, well, we'll wait the teams to make their way over here to the stand side for the presentation, as that will be coming very, very soon indeed, as we look out here on David Park. And I suppose credit to the referee, he handled it very well. I know sometimes we can be very critical of referees, but in fairness to Ray Matthews, he done very well. Yes,
yeah,
there was
absolutely.
the sin bin, which was, we all agreement was the sin bin. He can't throw the ball at another girl, and then of course when she's on a yellow card, I suppose a player going through on goal and you push them in the back, is going to be a yellow card.
Yeah, look, there was a few wee incidents there where Moneyglass obviously have a couple of sin bins, a couple of yellow cards, and will they be annoyed? Will they look at it? I'm not sure. Maybe I would say in the grand scheme they'll be happy enough that they've taken those cards at the right time to stop potential goals and whatnot. So
yeah, well, we do wait Moneyglass to make their way over here for the presentation that will be made down in front of us, and then we will get some reaction from the winning camp hopefully as well, and the supporters out there with the Moneyglass girls. And A good day for the parish of Moneyglass, of course, and the man beside me, Oran, guided them to that title in 2001. It's 3 in a row, and I suppose when you do win your county title 3 in a row, you are beginning to think it's now time. Beating Ulster Club finalists or champions in the runners-up last year, so it's now time to make that breakthrough, and they will look at this year, although you said it's a tough start against Donaghmoyne.
Yeah, look, if you're going to get Donaghmoyne at any stage, the first round's the time to get them. You don't want them to build that momentum in the Ulster Club. And yeah, look, the Moneyglass will relish that one. I'm sure the last year's defeat is very fresh in the memory, I'm sure. And they'll be working extremely hard over the next couple of weeks to prepare for that one then.
They will indeed, but that will be their aim now, and that's what their eyes will be on. Well, maybe not just yet. There might be a couple of nights celebrating first turn.
They might. But yeah, you'd said about the 3 years. After a while, you know, you still need to prepare properly and you know, not slip and they're very professional about how they went about the business today. They didn't take any chances. They were slick on how they went about their business, and they got the job done.
They did indeed. Well, I see Kathy Carey has been singled out and is now making her way across, where she will get the hands on the cup yet again, and a chance to bring that cup back to Moneyglass for the 3rd successive year. So this is the chance for Moneyglass to begin celebrating another successful year for their senior ladies team as they come forward here ready for the presentation. And Kathy just told to go on the outside of the fence, which she is doing, and the players is going to follow her down in front of us here. And the young players that entertained us at half time for Moneyglass are awaiting to see their hero Kathy Carey come forward to receive the cup along with her teammates, as they, Oran and myself have mentioned already, will now go and fly the Antrim flag in the Ulster Senior Club Championship in the coming weeks, where they will begin against the reigning champions Donaghmoyne in Fontenoy Park in Donaghmoyne. Kathy makes her way across, and her little heroes, she's a legend in Moneyglass and a player all these girls look up to, Oran.
Absolutely, that's very fitting. Kathy will probably cherish that more than anything there.
Well, she does so much hard work around Moneyglass, but we will just stay quiet now for the presentation.
Their senior football final with Moneyglass and St Paul's. I'd just like to thank Davids for the great setup today. Absolutely spectacular, and thank God it was not raining. It was great, we had the weather on our side. I'd also like to thank Ray, our referee, our sideline officials and our 4th official. If it wasn't for our officials, we couldn't have our games. Big special thanks to the under-8s from St Paul's and Moneyglass that put on a great display of football today. I'd just like to say both St Paul's and Moneyglass is our inspirational players and clubs to all of Antrim LGFA. The past 9-10 years, it's been tremendous football, and both clubs are going from strength to strength. It wasn't your day today, St Paul's, but you've put up one hell of a fight. You've never stopped, grit and determination the whole time. Hard luck to St Paul's. Moneyglass. Sometimes I don't know what to say to this club, between whether I'm on the pitch with them or I'm not on the pitch with them. Fantastic football display. You were put up to the fight today. We did not know what way it was going to go by the end of the first half, but just turned it around. I'd just like to present Kathy with a cup. Well done, Moneyglass.
obviously at the start, I'll start with Davids because they are an excellent club for ourselves as a ladies association and the county team as well. So as always, a brilliant, well-run day, pitch in deadly condition and all. So thanks very much, Davids. We need clubs like this keeping providing for ladies. So thank you. Thanks very much to Ray and his team of officials. And I know it's not an easy job. I'm sure it's not an easy job. But thanks very much. It couldn't be happening without all those volunteers. So thanks very much, officials. And then the county board. I'm sure Debbie in particular is sick of looking at me for a year. You got a wee bit of a breather now, but thanks very much for pushing the county in the right direction. Where the county is, there's a massive sitting on a crest of a wave at the minute, and with finals like that there, and two clubs going toe to toe at it, it's only going to get better. So thanks very much, St Paul's, for an excellent final. We always know to expect that there, and I'm sure we'll see you again next year. And then a massive thanks to our Moneyglass supporters. They come out in their numbers every single game. It's from under 8s right through to senior football. And it's great to see all ages, young and old, male and female out for us. And thanks very much to all the supporters that make it a really good day. I'm nearly there. And then lastly, just to the group of people standing beside you, so the girls and our management team at Donald, Charlie and our Anne-Marie. So thanks very much, girls. I always ask so much of them, and as much as they grit their teeth at me sometimes, they keep doing it and keep pushing on. And there's such a wealth of talent coming behind them. So well done, girls. Let's enjoy it.
It's good to have nerves.
Before we make our way down for a couple of interviews, Oran, just looking at Moneyglass, obviously they go to Naomh now, but sure they've learned from last year and they'll be giving Ulster one heck of a run.
Yeah, they really will. Look, if they get through that one, the talent in Ulster is really, really strong. And that team there will really, really push the boundaries now.
They will indeed, and they'll enjoy this one. 3 in a row, it's a special one.
It is. They worked so hard to get the first, and you got to enjoy every one you win after that. They're all a bonus, and they have a few younger girls coming on there as well, as Kathy mentioned to them, their speeds. They have a lot of talent coming up through the ranks, and they're just trying to strive and up the ante every year, and they're setting the limits for everybody around them.
Well, Oran, thank you very much for joining me on co-commentary. I know you were there for the first one in 2021. Well, they've followed on. They won it last year, and they've won it again in 2023. Your 2023 champions for the Northern Property Antrim Ladies Senior Champions for 2023 is Moneyglass in your picture on a final score. Moneyglass 3-8, St Paul's 7 points. But don't go anywhere. We will have reaction from the winning camp. and our player of the match, which was Maria O'Neill, picked by Neil. So I'm starting with you, Maria. Maria, you absolutely caused havoc out there running at them. We were saying on another day you could have ended up with 4 goals, but you got 1. It was a solid team performance. I suppose it was difficult coming here because a lot of people said Moneyglass are going to retain their title, but you know, in a county final in particular against the likes of St Paul's, it's tough coming here against them, and they had probably nothing to lose because they weren't expected to be maybe running just so close.
No, I thought we did really well to retain the title. It was really hard work, like especially after the first half. It was really hard. But no, like I'm happy with the team performance. Everyone was nervous coming into it, but it was great. It was really good.
Just go over to your captain. I said to Maria, you were coming here, people expected it to be 3 in a row, but you know yourself, football is a funny old game, and in a county final you can take them for granted.
Yeah, I think we would be naive to listen to anything that's going on outside the 4 walls of what goes on in our team. So we knew that there was going to be a battle. You have players like Lara and Kira kicking there, kind of controlling things at either end. So we're very aware of the threat that St Paul's are going to pose. So yeah, we're just delighted to get out of it in the right end today. But in terms of retaining or winning or 3 in a row or whatever, it was just about winning the day. So that really was just our focus.
Playing against the wind in the opening half, you were 4 points up at half time, but the goal was important, and I suppose it gives you a bit of daylight at the break, and then you're going to have that wind in the second half.
Yeah, like you kind of, every time you come up to Davits, you kind of try to suss out what way the breeze is going. But great conditions, I learned that there. Yeah, just knew that if we come in the lead, then the second half we could control it a wee bit more. That there, like, yeah, we had loads of chances as well, so scoreline maybe doesn't reflect. Excellent goal. Yeah, we were happy with where we were at half, and score-wise, yeah.
All eyes now in the Ulster Championship. Runners up last year, the hands are on Naomh, and now you make the trip to Monaghan to play them again. I suppose people would say it's a chance for revenge, but I suppose it's a chance to see where you are, because at the end of the day, Naomh are that side that everyone is trying to knock off the pedestal.
Yeah, and like everybody in Ulster, there's 9 teams or 8 teams or whatever goes into Ulster, and it's a serious competition. And we saw that last year. So last year was really our first real taste of it, getting 3 games under our belt. But yeah, Naomh are excellent footballers, and that'll be up to us to try and in the next 3 weeks to work against that. So yeah, the focus just slightly at this stage.
Is that the aim now for this club? 3 in a row county titles. Is it now to make that breakthrough in Ulster?
Yeah, well, after you win the county title, that's what you want to do. Like, I think you would probably lack a wee bit of ambition if you didn't do that there. And I think these girls are full of ambition, and they're full of drive, and it's a really cohesive group. Like, so, yeah, nobody in the group particularly likes losing, so we go out next game just to try and win the next one. And if that brings us a wee bit further into Ulster, happy days. Like, so, yeah.
Just back to you, Maria. 3 in a row. It's a special title. Obviously, to win your first one, or to win it in 2021 was good to make that breakthrough. But when you win 3 in a row, it adds that little bit extra special feeling to it.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like I feel like every team's competing to win it, but like to retain the title for 3 years is great, and you can only go onwards and upwards from here. Like it's like we'll go for 4 in a row next year. Probably the competition in Antrim's massive at the minute with St Bridget's and St Paul's today, so it'll be a tough one. But like that's our aim, is to keep retaining the title.
Celebrate this one.
Yeah, of course.
I'll let you go and start the celebrations. Thank you very much. So that the views of camp of Cathy Carey, and our player of the match picked by McNeely was Maria O'Neill, who was excellent throughout. We'll hopefully get some reaction from the winning management team, so just bear with us as we wait on Charlie or the management team to come down. Right, I'm now joined by Donal Laverty, part of the management team with the winning camp, Moneyglass. 3 in a row for the Moneyglass girls. And Donal, it was hard earned. Oh, sorry.
Absolutely. All credit to St Paul's with their homework done. They set up in such a way to make it very, very difficult for us, but fair play to our girls. They showed a bit of composure and a bit of perseverance and created loads of chances. And eventually at the start of the second half were clinical and got us over the line.
I suppose you expected that coming here, Donal, because you beat them so comfortably in the opening round of the championship. You expected them backs to the wall, and in fairness to them, they were well organised, St Paul's.
Yeah, absolutely. We were in no doubt. The first game was shadow box, and everybody knows that. St Paul's weren't going to set out their stall, and we were trying not to set out ours as well. Again, credit to St Paul's. They went away, they done their homework, and they were very well organised, and they were really disciplined in what they done, and they made it really, really hard for us. And which is brilliant, because that's a better test for us, and it'll stand us in better stead going forward.
Stiff breeze in the first half. You were playing against it. It looked like you weren't going to find a way past Shauna Murphy, who was absolutely fantastic in between the posts for St Paul's, but then you did get that breakthrough of Laura McCann's goal. I suppose it gives you a little bit of breathing space, but something to hang on to, and you've got that lead at half time.
Yeah, absolutely. Shauna with a couple of tremendous saves, really, really top class, especially a second save from Brona there after she had made the initial one. The goal just gave us that wee platform to be able to relax a bit more and ease our way into the game. I think we had the lion's share of possession, but we were getting frustrated and we couldn't get our key players on the ball, and again saves were being made, and there was a bit of frustration, a sense of frustration coming through. We're not used to that. Again, that'll stand us in great stead, but look, whenever we really need it, we kept the ball and we started to move it about a bit more, and our composure came through in the end, and thankfully we're over the line.
You just mentioned frustration there. I suppose Oren McNeely, who was along with me in co-commentary, did mention frustration, and I suppose it saw it with the first yellow card throwing the ball at the player. It's just that little bits of frustration, but it's a learning process, and it's something games like this here will stand good going into the Ulster club as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Cliona Griffin's a fantastic young player. We'll have to remember she's 18 years of age, and she maybe felt that she was harsh done by, but look, that's an excellent learning curve. She knew straight away what she'd done. We had a brief discussion about it at half time, and she came back on now. Unfortunately, we seen what happened before the end of the game, but it was through sheer hard work and determination. She was trying to get the ball back. So yeah, we'll discuss it through the week again, but there's no doubt that she'd be better for that as well, and she understands. But again, look, it comes back, it's a testament to St Paul's. We've probably drifted through the last couple of years in Antrim without that level of pressure on us, and St Paul's really put it to us today, and it shows that we have a wee bit of work to do in learning and understanding how to deal with that.
I was going to say that, Donal, that this game here will stand good to you, because in fairness, the 3 games in the Ulster club already, you've coasted through them, so you probably needed a test like that there going into the Ulster club.
Absolutely. Look, there's a massive test coming in 3 weeks' time. We still have a couple of scars from last year, and not scores to settle, far from it, but we know we need to be prepared, and this will do us absolutely no harm at all. And Naomh are coming thick and fast, and we know what they bring, and we know the aggression that they bring fairly, and we know the intensity that they bring, so that'll absolutely be a good test for us.
What have you learned from last year?
I couldn't be given trade secrets to get away, Alan. Look, we've learned we need to be a wee bit more composed on the ball. We need to be a wee bit cuter. Again, look, our girls love to play open, dynamic football. But you realise when you get to the Ulster club, it's more turgid and tense and strong, and you have to be a wee bit cuter, and you have to manage the game a wee bit more, and we have loads of things that we think we can improve on, and that we've learned. So it'll be very interesting the next 3 weeks to see if we can get over that wee hill.
Obviously, after last year, you feel you're better prepared this time around.
Oh, without doubt. Look, this is our 3rd county championship in a row, but it's our 3rd senior championship ever. And if we look back, we really exceeded ourselves last year. We went in positive, and we thought we could compete with the best in Ulster. But if we're being completely honest with ourselves, we probably thought this year might have been a better year to get where we did. So, we've learned loads. Most importantly, we went into probably Naomh last year hoping we could win. And when we left Owen Big that day, whilst bitterly disappointed, there's a realisation that we're at that table, and that's where we belong. So if we can improve on them wee things, and play at our optimum, because we'll have to be there, then we have every chance.
Well, that's down the line. I'm sure you'll celebrate this one first, because 3 in a row, as I mentioned to the girls, is a special one.
Absolutely. Every time you win a county championship, that's special, and we'll have a good night tonight.
Good man, Donald. Thank you very much indeed to Donald, and congratulations to Donald, and of course Charlie, part of the management team as well, and to all the girls in Moneyglass, because they have retained their county title. They have made it 3 in a row. They are county champions yet again, and they will take the title back to Moneyglass to enjoy the celebrations tonight in this Northern Property Antrim Ladies Senior Final. Thanks to all the crew of Just Content, and of course to Oren, who joined me on co-commentary. From myself, Alan Gunn, and from all here in Davitt Park, it's goodbye and congratulations to Moneyglass, your Northern Property Antrim Ladies Senior Champions. Yet again, it's 3 in a row for the Moneyglass girls.